Fly someone. Hello, are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me? Hello.
So you're audible.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you. My screen are visible, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam. Please someone reply when I ask you some query. Huh? Now, if you have any query regarding the previous classes, you can discuss and ask to me. After clearing your doubts, I will be moved further for next period topic. Yeah. Please tell me, my dear. Any query? Hello. I request to everyone, if you have any query, please tell me, sir. If you have no query, then you can give me the signal for the next topic. Because operating system is the very not a like just you learn it and operating system you should have the concept. If you are not able to create the concept of the subject operating system in your mind, then very difficult to reply to any answer. That's why I am asking to everyone, if you have query, if you have any doubt, please ask to me so that I can clear your concept. No response. Can I move for the next topic? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So last day we stopped the what is the scheduler? Last day just I give the hints. There are three types of the scheduler: long term, short term, and middle term. Can you tell me what is the meaning of the scheduler or scheduling? Or you can give the live example from your daily life regarding the scheduling or scheduler. What do you mean by scheduling? Please reply the general meaning of the scheduler. Then we discuss why we study that scheduler in operating system and what are the roles of scheduler in operating system. So please, my dear, reply what is the general meaning of the scheduling. Anyone, please reply. It may be wrong, it may be right. Don't worry, but try to open your mouth and speak as you know. So please tell me what is the general meaning of scheduler? What's the general meaning of scheduler? Please. Anyone? Hello. Why not you are replying? It may be wrong, it may be correct. Don't bother about this. Try to open your mouth and try to give the answer as you are able to understand. If you are giving the wrong answer, I will be help you to rectify. But when you are able to open the mouth and try to give the solution, then you also create the concept in your mind. So, my dear, please reply. What is the general meaning of the schedule? Scheduling. This is a very easy, my dear. Parthik Pradhan,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
please reply the general meaning of the scheduling. General meaning. I am not asking the answer in respect of the operating system. I am just asking the general meaning of scheduling. Please tell me.
Something that schedule
Something that schedule.
schedule in real world that many works
Can you give the example?
like timetable.
Yeah, timetable. Timetable means we know the next day in morning when we leave the bed. After that, what will be the next action? Means suppose I leave the bed, then I go for the washroom. After that, we brush our teeth. Again we go for the bath. Someone go for after the bath for the worship, or someone go for the some exercise. Some want to take the food. So like that, you can design your schedule of the next day. And according to the schedule, you follow the routine. Okay, just 1 minute, my dear. So after the taking the breakfast, again we can move for the college or office or anything. Okay, my dear. So we use this schedule in our life. Then why we study the scheduling process in the operating system? What's the need? Can you explain why we have studied scheduling in our operating system? Any idea, my dear? Scheduling is required because there are so many processes in the system. Which process will we go first? Which process will we take long time? All that's are depend on. So for that we require the scheduling. Ki suppose I send the resource for the process P1. Hello. So this is decided by the operating system. The system who decides the schedule, that is called a scheduler. Means if I am making a schedule of the Pratik Pradhan, then I am scheduler for the Pratik Pradhan. When Pratik will be take the lunch, when Pratik will be take the bath, after that what will the next step taken by the are taken by the yeah Pratik after suppose after taking the breakfast where Pratik will be moved. So that is decided by me, means I am deciding the schedule of or I am preparing the schedule of the Pratik Pradhan. So I am the scheduler in respect of the Pratik Pradhan. So this is the scheduling. And this require in the operating system because there are lots of the tasks that need to be performed one by one. So which process or which tasks will be allow first to solve and which resources will be allocated, that's depend on the scheduling. So there are three types of the scheduling: long term, middle term and short term. Come at here. So what is the long time scheduler? Long time scheduler means you can understand from the name it take the more time. It take the more time. So we have the five state like that. Suppose job queue, ready queue and device queue. And as well as we have the five state. Please tell me the which process will be take the less time. One process P1 are at the new state and another process P2 at the ready state. Now we should run the process at the running state. So for reaching the running state, tell me P1 will be take the long time or P2 will be take the long time. P1 are present P1 is presently at the state new and P2 remain at the state ready. So tell me which process will be take the more time for reaching to reaching at running state. Anyone please reply. The one process at the new state, second process at the ready state. So which process will be take the more time to reach the running state? Are you able to understand my question? Hello.
Ready state, sir.
Ready state will be take more time to reach the running state. This is your
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
Okay. Any others? Which process will be take the more time to reach the running state? A process at the new state and second process at the ready state. Now tell me P1 will be take more time to reach the running state or P2 will be take the more time to reaching running state. Please compare to P1 and P2. Please after comparing the P1 P2 tell me the which process will be take more time to reach the running state. Any others? Please reply. It may be wrong. Don't worry, my dear. Please reply what you feel. Hello. Why not you are replying? It may be wrong. What happened? But you try to say something, na? Shine Nandi. Shine Nandi. Gargi Banerjee. Gargi Banerjee. Ankita. Ankita. Are you present in the class or just joining the class? Hello. Pratik Pradhan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your batchmate are present in a class, he only just logging because nobody reply. What's the matter, my dear?
I don't know, sir. Talk with
Hello.
regarding this, sir.
1 minute, my dear. 1 minute. Oof, what happened here? Hello. Pratik,
Sir,
please
talk,
reply.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Why not you
talk
are
with CR
replying,
regarding
my?
this.
Who is the seer, my dear?
Suman Chatterjee.
Where is the Suman Chatterjee? My dear, I am just telling you, if you are not able to clear your concept, you may be face the problem at the time of the interview as well as the GATE exam. That's why I am repeating again and again. If you have doubt, please clear. No, you can ask the query. I will reply to you, my dear. If you want to discuss something, you can discuss. If you want to change my teaching style, you can suggest me. I will be do according as per the your suitable view. My main aim to clear the concept of the operating system in your mind, so that if somebody asks the question regarding the operating system, you are able to give the answer. For that, if you ask me 100 query for a subject, for a topic, I will reply you, my dear, until you don't say that my doubts are clear. There is no doubts. Up to that point, if you ask me query 1,000 times, I will reply you 1,000 times. So please open your mouth, and if you are facing problem, you can discuss with me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So answer what you give the from ready, the process which are remaining at the ready state means P2 will be take more time. That will be wrong, my dear, because first of all you try to find out in between new and ready, which are the very close to running state. Tell me.
Ready.
Ready.
Sir, ready.
That means the process processes that are staying or remaining in a ready state, that will be take the less time compared to the process who are remaining at the new state. Means suppose there is a at the new state there is a process P1 and there is a process P2 at ready state, then P2 will be take the less time because P2 is the very near to the running state. Okay. So from when the process comes from the new to the running state, it is called the long-term scheduler. But when the process comes from the ready to new running state, that is called short term. So now, sir, you can ask me, sir, you tell me the three types of the process: long term, middle term, and short term. But right now, you discuss long term and short term. And there are only 5 states. So please tell me what is the middle term scheduler, middle term scheduler. So from the diagram, you are able to find out if the process are at the running state, but sometime it may be happen that running state requires some extra resources to complete the task, but that are the not available at moment. Then the running state save the status of the running current process and send to the waiting state. And when resources are the available for that particular process, then the process moves from the waiting to the ready state, again from ready to running state. So this type of the scheduler is called middle term scheduler. So there are three types of the scheduler: long term, middle term, and short term. So please one by one tell me when the long term will be work, and what do you mean by the long term scheduler? Please give the answer from your concept. It may be wrong, it may be correct, don't worry. Please tell me what do you mean by long term scheduler? Anyone? Any reply, my dear? Hello. Please reply something. Yes, reply. Anyone?
হ্যালো
Yes, yes, reply, my dear.
স্যার বলছি নিউ থেকে যখন রানিং পর্যন্ত যাবে তখন স্যার হবে লং টার্ম স্যার
Very good. Very good. Next.
নেক্সট স্যার নিউ থেকে স্যার যখন রেডি পর্যন্ত যাবে তখন স্যার হবে শর্ট টার্ম
No, from ready to running state, my dear. From ready to running. Everyone should reach to the running state, huh?
ও
And middle term? And middle term, my dear, middle term?
রেডি টু স্যার
No.
No,
From running to waiting, waiting to ready, ready to run. This is the concept of the middle term. Okay?
স্যার আরেকবার একটু বলুন বুঝতে পারলাম না
Suppose process start to work the task, but in the middle they feel that the process will require some resources, but that are the not available right now. Then the CPU will save the status of the process up to which part the process complete the task, and CPU move the process into the waiting state. And when resources are available as required by the process, then process will move from waiting to ready state. Then again the process bring to the running state to complete the remaining task. So that require also more time. That's why it is called middle term scheduler. Okay? Any question, my dear?
Sir, long-term scheduler.
Long term, when the process are remain in the new state, so bring the process from new state to running state, that is called the long term.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay.
Now, vital question: what is the context switching? At the time of the interview, they can ask you why context switching is very costly. So first of all, we try to understand what is the context switch. Please tell me the general meaning of context switch, not a point of view of computer. You just tell me the what is the meaning of the context switching. Then we will discuss the why context switching is the costly. Okay. First of all, tell me the what is the general meaning of the context switch? Anyone, as you know, please share with us. Hello.
Context, hello.
Yes, yes, my dear.
Context switch, স্যার একটা process where the state of process where we store the state of process or thread so that it can be restored and resume execution at a later point.
Yes, my dear. Up to that point, actually, no. Right now, what I discussed with you, I discussed with you that when the CPU start to with some process and the middle of the task, the CPU are able to know if we need some resources, but that are the not available at right time. So what happened? The CPU will be stop the process. So there is one force or one command or extra effort is required to stop the process. Then we save the status of the process at which point they complete the task. So it is again second task. Third, that process will be moved to the next state. Again, this is the third task. And when resources are available, then again the process is recalled to complete the remaining task. This is the fourth part. That's why context switch is the costly. Okay, my dear.
No, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt, my dear? So what is the context switch? When the CPU switch to the one process to another process and system must have saved the status of the old process up to which part the old process complete the task and bring a new process to provide the resources, and when the new process complete the task, again the old process is called to complete the remaining task. So this is the concept of the context switching, and as the context switching is the time overload and require the extra effort, that's why it is the costly. Okay. Any idea? Any question, my dear? Hello.
No, sir. No, sir.
কস্টলিটা কেন বললেন স্যার?
Because suppose a person first old process, suppose P1 doing the some task, but they require printer, but printer is not available right now. They start to write a letter is complete. Now they require to print, but printer is not available. Then what happened? We will not waste the time. We will save the status of the P1 and ask to leave the memory so that that memory or that resource will be used by the another process. And when the printer will be available, that time we call. So simple meaning, the context switch means save the status of old process. So this is the first task. Second task, bring the new process and provide that resources to complete the task. That is the second task. After finishing the second process, again we recall the old process, means P1, to complete the remaining tasks. Suppose the P1 required 10 minutes to complete, but when they spend the 6 minutes or 7 minutes, then he feel then the process requires some extra resources, but that is not available. Then or any interrupt is occur, then we should stop the P1 and save the status of the P1 up to which part P1 complete the task. If for the P1, then it completes up to the 7 minutes, the 3 minutes require more. So we save the status of the work of the P1 up to the 7 minutes. Then we bring to the new process. It is the another task. The first we stop, second is save the status, third is the bring for the new resources, and when bringing new resources complete the task, then it will leave the resources. Again the CPU recall the old process, then old process will be start the remaining task after the 7 minutes. So there are so many functions. That's why it is called costly. Stop the process, save the status, bring the new process, again recall the old process to complete the remaining task. Get my point? Or you have any query? Please reply, my dear.
No, sir.
No. So you have the clear concept regarding the state of the process, types of the difference between the process and program. What is the definition of the process? Now tell me, what is the parent process? What do you mean by the child process? Very simple, my dear. Please tell me, na? Suppose this is the P0 is the one process, okay? And from the P0, already you this diagram learn in the data structure tree, balanced tree, binary tree, B plus tree, eval tree. This type tree already, I hope you have the idea in a data structure. So P0 is the one process. From the P0, we have created the three process P1, P2, P3. Then P0 is the parents for the P1, P2 and P3. And P1, P2 and P3 is the child in respect of the process P0. Now we are able to found that from the P1 we have the one process 140 and another process is the 251. That time the P1 behave as a parents for the process P140 and parents for the 251. In respect of 140 and 251, P1 behave like as a parent, but in a respect of the P0, P1 behave like a child. So from a process when we able to generate the another process, then the process that generate to the another process. That process is called the parent process, and the process which is generated from the parent process is called the child process. Any doubt, my dear? Hello. Any doubts? Any doubts, my dear? Please reply if you have any doubts. Pratik,
No, sir. No, sir.
thank you. Anyone, Gautam? Arnapal? No one person. Shivam Raj? I don't know what happened. Gargi? My dear, always I am asking to ask the query if you have any doubt. But you are not want to ask any query. I don't know why. So next day we will discuss the what is the algorithm of the operating system process. Simply,
হ্যালো স্যার, হ্যালো
yes, tell me, my dear.
স্যার, বলছি যে আমাদের স্যার এআই এর ক্লাসটা হচ্ছে না।
AI ক্লাস খুবই তাড়াতাড়ি শুরু হবে, তুমি আমাকে মেল করো, you just send me the mail. We are hiring the teachers and very shortly I hope we are able to start the classes. So please send me the mail which are classes is not conducted as per the routine by your class teacher. Okay, my dear.
ওকে স্যার।
Thank you.